Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. Our show brought to you in part by Craftsman, America's most trusted tool brand. Trust in your hands. Today, we're in the Los Angeles Auto Show at the Advanced Technology Showcase. You heard me talking to Brendan Flynn here from the LA Auto Show in the last segment. Now let's talk to the folks at Sprint. They're directly in front of us, and it says it's time to change the conversation. Tom Nelson. Tom, what is Sprint doing these days? How you doing?
Hey, doing great. So we're at the LA Auto Show, and what Sprint's doing is we're unveiling a whole new platform for auto manufacturers called Sprint Velocity. And Sprint Velocity is all about enabling connectivity within the vehicle. So just as we kind of think about our smartphones, we think that the vehicles are an extension of the smartphone. Why not be able to have that connected life that you have at home, at work, and then take that connected life, if you will, inside the vehicle?
Man, you're singing my song. You know that, right?
It's all about connectivity and connections, and it's
safety. That makes it safer, right? Right out of the gate, right?
No question.
Yeah.
So having that connected lifestyle, but also realizing that you're in the vehicle. So having voice-activated commands is extremely important, especially as we heard at some of the keynotes this morning at the LA Auto Show around how really important, the safety aspect is around the infotainment and all the different things that are going on within vehicle.
Right. So Sprint being ginormous, huge, and obviously when we look to partner with people and companies that are kind of the best at what they do, Sprint would be one of those names that you would think of right out of the gate. So there's a trust factor that gets transferred into this technology for I already know Sprint, and Sprint does good things. Now I'm going to trust that moving into the car. But this is really more a technology that the automakers will have that will be seamless and silent, in essence, to the consumer, unless, of course, I have Sprint as a service or something, which a lot of people do.
Yes.
I may buy an upgrade for my phone so it does more in the car. And then let's talk about, and you can comment on that however you want, how many cars these days have this technology in them?
Well, you think about it, we're really at a tipping point, Alan, in terms of connectivity within vehicles. So if you take a look at the United States today, we have roughly about 250 million cars, trucks, vehicles that are going back and forth on the interstate.
Right.
About 4% of those are connected. What we're going to see at the end of this decade is that we're going to see that 90% of the vehicles coming off the manufacturing line will become connected.
Wow.
So when you start to take a look at the energy and the activity here at the LA Auto Show, what you're seeing is a pulse of really energy around how we take connectivity, how do we take our connected lifestyle and put that within the vehicle. And that's really what the Sprint Velocity platform, the platform that we're enabling for auto manufacturers, is doing that.
So if you're talking about right now, everybody, that there's roughly 15 million new cars a year, right?
Yes.
And that's going to continue to increase. And you're talking end of the decade, we got, 7 years left. My guess is we'll probably be into the 17, 18, 19, maybe even 20 million cars. We're talking about a lot of cars that have the connected dashboard, and that's going to be a lot of business for companies like Sprint.
It's a huge opportunity, and it's also a global opportunity. So it's not only domestically here, but we're seeing the same trend internationally as well.
Wow!
And so when we're developing that, what we're kind of putting together is a platform and approach for the auto manufacturers to pull together everything that they need to have really an ideal customer experience. An ideal customer experience from the different applications that they're going to utilize, whether the applications are embedded inside the head end of the actual vehicle.
Stereo itself, yeah.
Right, the stereo itself.
Right.
Or if it's brought in phone, so a phone application that is now syncing and linking into that particular platform.
At what point do you think we're going to have a service for the car? Because I know like with OnStar you can do that. But at what point, and maybe you don't have the answer to this, but it seems like maybe I buy a bigger package for my car and add my phone to that instead of the other way around. You know what I mean?
I think you're going to see a variety of different approaches.
Yeah.
So I think that you're going to certainly have approaches within the vehicle that will be intrinsic with what's going on in the vehicle health. We're very excited to to be here and to offer up our Velocity platform for the auto manufacturers. And we're particularly excited to be working with Chrysler. So we've taken this platform and enabled it with their Uconnect access within the Chrysler vehicles. So
love it. And we're part of that, by the way, because our content will be available on all these cars, and we're working with Chrysler in that way too.
yeah, so the first cars that are rolling off the production line are the 2013 Ram 1500 truck.
Yep.
And we're also excited to see the Viper come back. So the 2013 SRT Viper will have Uconnect access inside those vehicles.
Offered by Sprint.
And that's enabled by Sprint, exactly.
Enabled by Sprint. There
Yes.
you go.
It's
There
really a Chrysler solution that
Yeah.
we're teaming and working with them to kind of provide all this new connectivity within vehicle.
Beautiful. Well, there you go, everybody. Sprint jumping in the game, and if Sprint does it, it's got to be good. All right, man. Thank you very much, Tom Nelson. Appreciate it. You guys are right in front of us. I want to come learn more about your technology. Let's walk over there during the commercial break. You can teach me some more.
Sounds great, Alan.
All
Thanks.
right. We'll be right back from the Los Angeles Auto Show.